Well, hello, everyone. Just want to say here at the end of the first week how excited I am to be involved with this group and to say that I appreciate the robust discussion, the very welcoming attitude that you've had toward each other, toward the content of the class. I think we're off to a good start. I was also very intrigued by the fact that even though we bring to the table a lot of different experiences, we have some similar kinds of responsibilities and leadership backgrounds. Almost all of you have had some involvement in church leadership, for example, and so there's a lot of common threads that we can explore. As a kind of a wrap up of the week, I guess a couple of things. One of the things is I'm really glad that we've had the opportunity to sort of see and recognize leadership as a communication function that the definition that the textbook uses is one that involves excuse me the textbook the definition the textbook uses is one that involves sort of changing people's attitudes and behaviors in order to meet a common goal for a group, and that is one that clearly requires lots of communication skills. And one of the things you guys have been very thoughtful about this week and seem to interest you is the issue of storytelling, and storytelling, of course, being a way that leaders do in fact modify behaviors and attitudes in order for the group to make progress toward its specific goal. One thing I don't know that we've thought enough about, but I just want to make sure we are thinking about it, is the fact that while there are a lot of communication styles, that what we need to be able to do is to think about the styles that might be contextually appropriate. So what works actually depends a little bit on who the followers are, how much skill they have, what the task is. So it's not as easy as just saying, oh, this is my style of leadership. But perhaps one of the things, the outcomes of the class for you will be to say, wow, in a situation like this, I would do better to do it this way. And in a situation like that, I'd be better to do it that way. So don't think of your style as something that is just one way. You certainly have a predisposition toward a certain style, but think of the different ways in which that can be done as opportunities for you to adapt your style to the needs of the group at the moment. So another theme that was very important to us this week was authenticity. I saw it in the conversations about impression management. You know, all of us are managing the group's understanding of what the task is, what the mission is, even the group's understanding of who we are as leaders. But I saw a real need, and I think it's certainly appropriate in the context of a Christian college program, that you wanted to make sure that even though you were managing those impressions, you were doing it in an authentic way, one that represented your own heart, and I think that's important. You know, in leadership, there's a lot about the willingness to communicate, and bad leaders are often people who are unwilling to communicate with their team or with their staff. But there is also a willingness to lead aspect of this, and I think that the comments that you made this week about leadership as calling, as a way of serving others, certainly say that you have connected that or are connecting that to your faith in appropriate and thoughtful ways. So I appreciate those comments and appreciate all the conversations this week, and looking forward to more this week. Thanks.